Okay, so this is Biology Form 5 with Teacher Gwen, Chapter 13, Genetic Technology. So this is the last chapter for Bio Form 5. Okay, so 13.1, Genetic Engineering and Genetically Modified Organism GMO. So genetic engineering is a gene manipulation technique to modify an organism's genetic material to produce new combinations of gene. So ingat dia punya keyword di situ adalah manipulations of gene. Okay, manipulations of gene meaning the organism's punya genetic material is being manipulated, and dia punya tujuan adalah untuk producing new combinations of gene. Okay, so GMO, what is GMO? GMO, organisms such as animal, plant or microorganism that is produced by recombinant DNA technology is known as GMO, genetically modified organism. Okay, genetic engineering involves the transfer of a DNA segment from one organism to another organism by using DNA recombinant technology. Okay, by using the techniques and procedure in the recombinant technology, ahli biologists ini can recombine the DNA of an organism. Okay, the DNA or genome of an organism. What is genome? Genome is a complete set of DNA for an organism that includes all the genes of the organism. Okay, complete set of DNA of an organism. Okay, so the genome contains all information needed to build and carry out the life processes of an organism. Okay, GMO. So, kita sudah tahu GMO itu adalah organism that contain the recombinant DNA. Okay. An organism that contain a recombinant DNA, also known as transgenic organism. So, photograph 13.1 di sini adalah contoh transgenic organism. So, this one is cow. Cow. Genetically modified cow produces milk which does not contain beta-lactoglobulin. This is a type of protein that can cause allergy for among some children. So, kita mau produce milk without the type of protein beta-lactoglobulin. Okay, so di sini the cow punya genetic telah di-modified. Okay, modified. Okay, another example, this one is goat. Okay, goat, genetically modified goat possess the human gene which codes for a blood clotting factor. Okay, blood clotting factor. So this blood coagulation factor or blood clotting factor found in the goat's milk and can be purified and used to treat the hemophilic patient. So kita tahu hemophilic adalah individu yang unable to clot their blood kan. Okay, unable to enable blood clotting. Okay, so di sini adalah tujuan dia untuk dimodify dia punya gene di sini adalah untuk coding the blood clotting factor. Okay, so the factor itu can be purified, okay, and to treat lah the patient. Okay, how about GMF? F di hujung di sini maksudnya food lah. Dia adalah khas untuk food. Okay, food. So, recombinant DNA technology has successfully produced many beneficial varieties of crops. For example, paddy, oil palm, pineapple, corn, soya bean, okay, and also livestock. Okay, like cattle, like goat, like salmon. Okay, so GMF, okay, GMF possess DNA from other species, sama ada from plant or from animal. Okay, however, consumptions of GMF by human may cause health implication which are still unknown. So di situ ada issue dia lah, ada isu tertentu pasal GMF. Of course, dia memang ada advantage, ada disadvantage. Okay, so this is characteristic of GMF. First one, resistance to herbicide, resistance to disease, and then applied in medicine, tolerance to heavy metal, and also resistance to pest. Okay, so ada advantages, ada disadvantages. Advantages of GMF: to overcome worldwide food shortage by producing high quality transgenic crops and livestock. Okay, and also reduce cost of food productions, increase the nutritional value of crops, reducing problems of crops related to pest. Okay, reduce usage of pesticides, increase in production, reduces price of food, so it will increase the food availability. Okay, disadvantages of GMF: endangered natural species. Okay, there is a slight possibility that the foreign gene in the GMF may be transferred to humans. For example, antibiotic resistance gene that is resistance to antibiotic. Okay, gene that is resistance to antibiotic, itu yang kita adalah salah satu disadvantage dia lah kan, supaya the gene can be transferred to humans. Okay, there is a possibility. So can also have adverse effects on human health and also human genetic material. So di sini dalam fotograf 13.2, kalau kita tengok, ini adalah corn produced by recombinant DNA technology. Okay, so gene is inserted into the corn to increase its resistance against insect pest. Okay, against insect pest. So gene itu adalah Bacillus thuringiensis gene, inserted into the corn. Another example, this one is salmon. Kita ada normal salmon dan kita ada super salmon. Wow, super salmon is very big. This one is length of salmon at 8 months. So this is the normal one, and this one is the super salmon. So super salmon is genetically modified fish which is approved by the FDA. Okay, FDA, Food and Drug Administration. Okay, dia sudah approve as safe for consumption in US of America and Canada. It is modified by inserting a growth hormone gene. Okay, growth hormone gene. Okay, from a Chinook salmon. This one is species 1. Satu species into the genome of an Atlantic salmon. Okay, so gene itu inserted from one type of salmon into another types of salmon. So super salmon is created, okay, which grows at a faster rate and can be produced throughout the year. So kalau kita lihat di sini, fotograf di sini, memang dia super salmon is big compared to normal salmon. Okay, and another example, this is potatoes. Okay, potato is important crop to people who live in cold climates, but potato is very sensitive to low temperature and frost. So what happened? A gene from Arabidopsis species plant, okay, which enables the plant to tolerate freezing condition, is inserted into the potato genome to create a genetically modified potato that can grow well in cold climates. Okay, next one, insulin. So ini kita sudah belajar apa itu insulin. We have learned about homeostasis, okay, in regulating our blood glucose level. The level of glucose in our blood. So insulin is very important. Okay, this is hormone that control our blood glucose level. Okay, so in older days, Dulu-dulu, insulin was extracted from the pancreas of cattle or pigs to treat diabetes mellitus patient. Okay? But nowadays, insulin can be commercially produced by genetic engineering for patients with diabetes mellitus. Okay? Other than insulin, other success of genetic engineering include hepatitis B vaccine, blood clotting factor, and also growth hormone. So di sini dia guna E. coli ya, Escherichia coli. This is a bacteria that is used to synthesis insulin. Okay, this one photograph 13.5. Inilah E. coli bacteria yang digunakan untuk sintesis insulin. So, productions of insulin by genetic engineering technique. Ini adalah dia punya kira dia punya general steps. So the first one, this is insulin gene. Okay, this is a spliced human DNA with insulin gene. Yang kuning ini adalah insulin gene. Okay, the insulin gene is cut with restriction enzyme. Okay, restriction enzyme. So sekarang kita dapat insulin gene sahaja. Okay. Okay. Number 2 here. This one is plasmid. Plasmid is DNA of bacteria. Circular DNA of bacteria. Ini digunakan sebagai cloning vector. Okay, vector. Okay. So the plasmid is cut with restriction enzyme also. So this one is cut plasmid. Selepas dia sudah dipotong. Okay, so now we use DNA ligase enzyme to connect the insulin gene. Okay, to connect the insulin gene with the cut plasmid. Ligase enzyme ini macam gam lah, berfungsi sebagai gam untuk menghubungkan cut plasmid itu dengan insulin gene tadi. So ini kita panggil recombinant plasmid. Selepas dia sudah inserted, the insulin gene inserted into the plasmid. Okay, this is recombinant plasmid successfully inserted with human insulin gene. Sini ya. So now this one is a bacterium. Okay, bacterium. Number 4 here, the recombinant plasmid is introduced into the bacterium. Okay, into bacterium. So di sini kita panggil dia transgenic bacterium. Okay, transgenic bacterium. So now the bacteria will multiply. So dia clone. Faham? Dia clone. Dia multiplies banyak. Okay, and dia produce insulin. Okay, so now the insulin number 6 here, insulin is extracted from the transgenic bacteria and then purified. So ini adalah general steps lah dalam producing insulin by genetic engineering techniques. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you.